So this is game 3 of 4 meetings. They'll collide again next week in D.C. as the Cavaliers will begin the second and third quarters with possession.
Yeah, this team, they share the ball a lot better without Wall, so they're a little different offensively.
Jeff Green in the post-up right away. Goes at Brooks and scores with that 6'9" size. Jeff Green's playing well. Drop off to Zizic. Soft touch and rolls out. Ante got it back and finished it off.
That's what he's been doing well around that basket, Fred.
Than anybody in the league. So he's just on the wrong side of the floor against Sexton floating. Got a good look at it, knocked it down. Ante needs some help. Somebody got to come to the ball, so he had to take a tough shot. And he missed it. Got it back, though. Back up and down. He's got Moses Malone on him twice.
Well, get a few extra rebounds, huh, Fred?
For your younger fans, Moses used to make that famous.
Oh, he'd do that. He practiced doing that.
Ariza with a 3-ball. Mostly by Jeff Green. Jetty against Beal. Bryant picked him up. Pass inside to Big Z. So Ante was 6 of the 8 Cavalier points. Sadorensky cut off Sexton, now in some trouble. Wisely gave it up. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Good opposite hand, bounces and hits it.
Yeah, he's starting to really look good on it.
But you're basically going at the shooting hand by going for the air, right?
Right.
Beal elevates with a beautiful stroke and he hit it. So Bradley Beal looking for a 4-point play. And it goes back to the red shirt. Stolen by Jetty Osman, laying in the weeds. Takes it inside, says thank you very much, Thomas Bryant.
Doing a good job of laying back, waiting for the opportunity.
Ariza came to the ball. This time against Hood and he hit it. I'm ready made for Ariza. Here comes Jeff Green. Giving the green light and he spins it with the left hand for 2. He averages 12 points a game. Been actually shooting the 3-ball better this season. Missed out on the fall away. Here comes Sexton trying to push. Hoping to get to the rim. Does. Flips it up and in with speed.
And that's what he does best in the open floor, attacking that hoop.
He can stay in front of him because he's got that blinding speed. Ariza inside the arc hits it.
He's still shooting the ball.
Otto Porter checks in. He was a starter when we saw him in Washington. Beal got to the glass way too easily. Now I got a screen from Nancy Roll. This play's been bottled up. He's got to make a decision here. Long launch. And he hit it. Tough little shot. He had to back up to create space. Larry Nance talking and dribbling as he goes to work.
Yeah, getting everybody in order. I love it.
I do too. Weak side pitch to Osman. Jetty driving. On the float on the baseline move. Don't see many of those from him. The only change during the timeouts. Clarkson elevates for 3. Perfect stroke in rhythm.
Gets back to the left side. Clarkson's deep in the queue.
Coaches always talk about getting it side to side. Ariza sends it. It's from the Houston days, boy, where you got the green light to shoot those threes.
Right. At all times, you can shoot a 3.
Done a pretty good job on a backup role for them, though. Getting the opportunity.
And that's what it takes in this league.
Beal, an open look. You might as well put it in the book when he lets it fly.
You're right.
Clarkson. Good action here. Nice roll inside. A bobble by Nance. Doesn't matter as he scores.
Well, he and Clarkson have been.
Dellavedova certainly seems to relish this role of being that voice and the guy who leads by example. As Jordan Clarkson starts the corner, back inside for 2.
Yep, that was a Clarkson dance to the hoop. He knows what he did. He pointed it himself. He knew that was his fault.
Well defended. Got to give the defense credit too. Sadorensky elevates and hits it.
I like his game, Fred. I really do.
Russia to put them into the FIBA World Cup. Ball knocked away.
And that's big.
Oh, huge.
Yeah.
Here comes Sadorensky. Brown elevates. Scores it with a soft touch. He was fouled. Got to protect that precious commodity. Rodney Hood. Nice pass on a foot to Nance, and he scored it. Boy, that was a beautiful.
Yep.
Here comes Clarkson, keeping that dribble alive, nudged, and missed. Fouled up and in, no, by the big fella. Is leading by 3, trying to put 5 or 6 here. Rodney Hood, some space. The bottom for 3.
Finding an open man. Matthew Dellavedova to Hood is deep in the queue.
Here comes Otto Porter out that timeout. Hood stayed attached, and he hit it anyway. Tough shot for Otto Porter.
Teammates get just as much out of you playing well than you do.
Especially the young guys. Pass up top to Beal. He's caught more alley-oop lobs this year than ever before as well. Up by Beal. 7 to shoot. Sexton snapped the pass to Clarkson. sent it. And the bottom for three, Jordan Clarkson. Cavs shooting 44% from the floor. Washington just 37. Beal negotiates a pass to Porter off the bounce. Not the strength of his game, although he knocked it down. He's better at catch and shoot.
Yes, he is.
Switch by Jeff Green on the rookie, Sexton. Nance has a size advantage against Ariza. Does he go after him? Appears to, and off the glass, he kissed it off the square.
Yeah.
Improvement there. Beal, hand in the face. Good D by Jetty. Leaking down the floor. One man to beat. Green does. Scores, and he was fouled. Good. Couldn't pry it loose. Still time for Washington. Beal goes low to his left. Green, corner three. That's his favorite spot on the floor for threes. That was even the case with the Cavaliers. Nance goes right at his fellow former LA Laker. Jetty pumps and hits for three. Good concentration.
They did. They ended up with good spacing.
Ariza faked it. Nowhere to go. Jetty moved his feet. Bryant, you'll live with that. Even though he drilled it. Add to his game, as he's now made 14 triples this season. Back the other way, Sexton flips it up. And a soft touch off a rubber rim for the Rook. Takes his time. A man's rebound for Nance. Ahead of the pack, Sexton. 2-on-1 as it turns out. Collin backs out and hits. So Young Bull now has 8.
They've done a great job of closing the quarter out here.
Good thing you're mic'd up like Deli is, because we heard you say that. Clarkson. Right down Euclid for 2. Jordan Clarkson, a bolt of lightning.
That's called the Clarkson dance to the hoop.
How can you snazzy, can it? It still exists. It still exists.
It still exists.
Burks in a crossover move. And a snazzy bucket. And sometimes it takes patience.
But you got to have that.
Got to have a second or third option, which they do. Got to read the reads. Jetty backs out for 3. Knocks it down back-to-back. Getting the nod for the rising star of his game due to his confidence and just his overall belief.
Well, it's definitely going to raise his confidence, because anytime you get picked to do anything.
Burks cut off. Looks inside. Zizic on a plant. Just incremental improvement every game for Ante Zizic. Weak side pitch, Jetty ready and waiting. Buries it for 3. He made it before he got it. Added to slides. Still Cavalier ball. Here comes Ante. Burks, hard driving. Spins it up and in! As Alec Burks used the...
And Burks is deep in the cue.
Alec continues to shoot the 3-ball well as Satoransky got... Ariza behind the back, shadowed by Zizic. Beal on the nice cut.
Boy, somebody turned their back.
And Ariza used to rough him up a little bit, but that's okay. That's what big brothers are supposed to do. Clarkson negotiates and scores for 2.
Another.
Wise didn't force it. Jetty had to give it up. Long launch from the wing. Buries. That shot. Jordan Nance wants to post up. Beal wrestles with him. Pass over the top. A good one. Clarkson had to rescue. Matthew Dellavedova. In rhythm of Deli Trey. 28 over the last 15 minutes. Got to keep it up, though. Clarkson picks up where they left off with a 3 drain out. A lot of them are dunks. But still, they count the same as Jordan McRae on the steal. Well, the Tennessee Volunteer crashes into Deli, scores. Banging of ex-teammates there. Good size at 6'11", played at Indiana, you may recall. For 2 years in Bloomington. Hood with the opposite hand, fights it over the left hand and rattles it home for 2.
Oh, he got that one out over outstretched arm that time.
Gray bump as Hood holding his thigh. Payton elevates and hits for 3. Jetty threw it away. McRae is intended for Hood. Jordan McClice slashes and draws the foul as Jetty picks it up.
He does the same thing he did with the Cavs.
Payton knocked it away. Brown scores it.
What is going on here?
15-108. And relished the opportunity to join the ball club finally last year.
He wanted to play in the big league.
Yep.
I understand it.
Yep. And he became a Cavalier through and through from day one. As McRae sticks the 3. He's got to make the decision. Burks lines him up. He's in trouble. Knocked away by Jetty. And the Cavaliers had it all the way. A wine and gold winner.
We knew they had it.
116 to 113.